Hello everyone, this is Curtis with Weed Whacker Lawn Care. Hey, in this video, it's about how is it working in lawn care. That was a question that was always asked to me when I would be out working. Sometimes somebody would stop me and ask me that question, how is it working in lawn care? They wanted to know, I guess more in detail, like it looks easy just to grab a lawnmower and find a lawn to mow and go from there and get paid. So I explained to them that it's very challenging to work in lawn care. I mean, there's a lot go on from day to day doing lawn care. I mean, you have to you got to market your business, market to your customers, have a list of customers that want to have lawn service, want someone to come out and work on their lawns for them, for cleaning it up, mowing, edging, flower beds. Sometimes you got to pull the grass out, you got to put some gloves on so to protect your hands, because you got all kinds of bugs and snakes and everything in these flower beds. So you want to have some gear on to protect your hands so that you don't get any bitten by the insects that may be in there, any kind of rodent that's off in there. So you want to be careful when you're out there working. So it's not just grab a mower and go mow somebody's yard. No, it's a lot go into it. And I explained that to them, that you got to get ready to work, because you never know what someone's going to ask you to do for them, for is coming out, mowing the lawn, trimming, hedging, hauling off stuff, bringing in stuff, picking up flowers, a lot of kind of stuff. And I had, explained that to them, that I do all kinds of stuff that the customer asks me to do. And sometimes it's not fun, because I have a time schedule, and some people will ask you at the last minute, you there mowing the lawn, and they say, hey, can you trim these hedges while you're here? And I'm like, well, I really want to get those hedges done today, because I'm having company for the weekend, and I really appreciate it if you could do that for me today. And you want to try to address that situation for the customer and do it, and then you're losing time. Therefore, you done lost another hour and a half where you were supposed to be somewhere else mowing the lawn. And you do that and you trim it up, and then you got to, sometimes you may have to take that and haul it off to the dump somewhere, for like a derbish dump or something, to get rid of that and get back on track and try to get to your next customer's lawn. And the next thing happened again, where you're there and they said, oh, hey, since you're here, can you trim off the fence, get that stuff off the fence for me? And that off on the side of the house is hanging on my roof. You're like, wait a minute, this was not scheduled. Yeah, I really need to get that done. We're having a birthday party and I really want it to look good. So can you do that for me? You're like, what? Same thing happens again. And it goes on and on. Then your phone will ring and somebody else says, hey, I'd like to get some lawn service and I'd like to get it today. I really want it today because I'm off today and I'm at home today. And I appreciate it if you could come today. And you explain to them that you have a full schedule, and that maybe I can do it later on if I finish up my lawns that's already booked for today. I finish them up in time. What I'll do is I will come over after. Let me get your address. You get the address and all. And you say, you sure you want me to do it today? Yeah. Just come on in the evening time. Just come on. When you finish up, just come on over. So then you're like, okay, I got your address. As soon as I finish this up, and the evening time, I'll finish this one up. I got a few more to do. You go over there and show up. You're like, wait a minute, I thought your lawn needed one. Oh, I got somebody else. Well, you could have called me back. Yeah, I could have. They didn't call you back. So you done drove out the way trying to accommodate service for this customer. And they no decency to call you back, say anything. So you don't wasted your time and your gas going over there. Oh, what's your number? Oh, I'll keep you in mind next time. You know, I'll get you next time. Don't worry about it. Next time ain't gonna happen for me, because I ain't coming. I know what kind of person you are. I'm gonna put a star by your number and your name. I'll make sure that no service for you from me. You're gonna keep calling who you called to do it today. So then other things go. Regular customers, you know, you have them on a schedule, and you've been mowing the yard a number of times. You like every other week they want the lawn mowed. So then they said, well, yeah, I want to get it bi-weekly. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna have my calendar marked for you, and I'll be back in 2 weeks. Oh, okay. So you go over there, and the lawn has been mowed. Oh yeah, it was a guy over across the street mowing lawns, and so I just had him to mow mine. You could have called me and said something to me to the fact where I wouldn't have drove over here to mow your yard. Oh yeah, it is nothing. I'll keep you in mind next time, you know. Same thing go on and on and on. And sometimes when you're out mowing lawns, people see you mowing, taking care of their neighbor's yard, and then they'll step over and they'll say, well, hey, you're not the guy that was mowing this before. No, this is my first time mowing. Hey, how much you charging them? You give them the price that you're charging to mow that lawn. Then they'll say, well, oh, okay. Well, the other guy was charging this, and well, will you take that? No, I won't take that. No, I'll take what I told you I was charging. That's what I charge for that. Oh, you sure? I'm sure. And it go on and on. Oh, that's a little bit high, you know. That other guy was doing it for this here price, and I feel that's all it's worth, really. Well, where's the other guy? Well, he hasn't been around in a while now. I wonder why. Hasn't been around in a while. He's probably not going to come around. I mean, seriously. You're not paying him anything. You know, I'm like, man. So, guys, as we go on, this is what I'm explaining to you, how it is working in lawn care, the kind of stuff that you go through on a daily basis, a monthly basis, or a yearly basis. It starts all over every year. The same old, same old. Hey, can you come over and mow my yard? My front yard. Oh, yeah. Can you come over? Yeah, I need you to come on over here and mow it. You get over there, and it's an overgrown jungle. Oh, yeah. We normally let it get like that. That's what our last lawn care guy, he come over. We wait till about 3 or 4 months when he get good and high, and we call him over to mow it down. We pay him the same thing. What are you paying? Oh, we don't pay him very much. We give him maybe $25, and a smile. What? Yeah, he smiled back. He's like he happy. I'm like, I ain't gonna smile back. You gonna have to come on with it with me, cause I ain't gonna even put my more in there unless you paying way more. This is overwork. This is overtime. I'm wearing my more out doing this, wearing out my blades, my time, my gas, my vehicle, and all it is. It takes time to drive over here. I'm in the traffic and everything. Oh, man. But, well, I understand what happens. A lot of times, guys are not familiar with their overhead costs. A lot of times they'll say, oh, I made all of this money. You ain't, yeah. It looks like you're making a lot of money. But then when you factor in your overhead costs, your traffic, your time, and don't let nothing happen. Don't have a flat. Don't have a breakdown. Oh, man. You're going to catch it. You get caught in traffic. Oh, I was expecting you on this time and you didn't show up. It was raining on the other side of town and I got caught in traffic. Oh, that's your problem. I had to get somebody else to mow my yard because you wasn't here on time. I called you and told you I was in traffic. Hey, I know you did, but sorry. This guy was over here already mowing. So I just got him to do it because you was over there sitting in traffic. Really? Yeah. Okay. All right, well, thank you. So then time goes on and the guy that he got is no longer coming over there anymore. It was just a one-time mow. So then he calls me back. Hey, you think you can come back over here? No, I can't come back over here to mow your yard. Not for that. Why don't you get that other guy that you got before? That was over there since when I was stuck in traffic the last time. You may do to me like that again. I ain't gonna take no chances for that no more. No, I ain't taking no chances for that. No. Oh. I'm like, no. Your word is your bond. I don't trust you, man. No. You wasting my time. Matter of fact, you wasting my time talking to you on the phone. Why are you calling me anyway? You don't want nothing. You're a waste of time. I'll be for real about it. You know you're a waste of time. You probably do that on the job that you work on, if you work. Yeah. That's the way it is, guys. You'll lose a lot of time. So this is how it is working in lawn care. I mean, you get people ask you to do a lot of things, and some things is just you like, really? You know, I mean, and you go over there, you got overgrown jungles, you got yards that have, well, as they say, I don't know, it's dog poop, human feces in the yard and all. Some neighbor got mad at the neighbor and went over there and relieved themselves in their yard because they were mad at them. That kind of stuff. And I'm like, oh my goodness, this is filthy. I ain't mowing this. This is nasty. Oh, well, yeah, just take the water hose and wash it down. It'll be all right. Now, you take the water hose and wash it down. It's your yard. You know, I'm gone, man. Just forget it. I ain't doing this. You and your neighbor got a beef with each other. Y'all need to work it out. Yeah, I'm going to get him back tonight. Well, y'all do what y'all need to do. I ain't coming back over here. This is nasty. This is nasty. Disgusting. Ugh. So you got that kind of stuff. That's what it's like working in lawn care. You don't know what you're going to run up on. I tell you, you just don't know, guys. I mean, all kinds of stuff I run up on out here doing lawn care. Well, when I was doing it. That's why I said, you know, and that's why I said, you know, it's time to retire. And that's what I did. I retired. So, but I got a few customers I got to finish off, and I got to let them know so that they can start looking. Because I had a lot of customers, and I did let a lot of them know, but they think I'm going to stick around. I'm not. The pollen in the air is, man, it get you all congested. You're feeling nausea, your eyes red, nausea, all kinds of health problems. You be feeling bad inhaling that stuff, especially that pollen. That stuff is bad. Choking up. Man. But those are some of the things you have to go through while, you know, y'all here working in lawn care. I'm not trying to scare you off. I'm just telling you the facts the way it is, because I done went through it and I've done it for a number of years. And I'm telling you, you know, dealing with customers, you got different types of personalities and attitudes and all this and that. Picky. Oh, well, you know, and this and that. If you can't do this and you can't do that. And, well, you know, I'm like, hey, man, I'm sorry. You know, it rained. Hey, the wind was blowing. You know, I've had some yards where I mowed everything, edged up everything. Everything was great. This wind came through. A storm was coming in. So it started blowing leaves and grass all over. Guess who gets a call? I get a call. Oh, it was some grass on my patio. Well, yeah, I guess it was. I mean, you need to get it off. I mean, it was raining and storm. Oh, yeah, that's right. So why you calling me? Gonna ask me, do I leave grass and stuff on the... I said, when I was there, I blew everything off. Now that this wind came through, you hear it on the radio, storm, it's raining, hail dropping, everything. Call me about some debris that done blew up from your neighbor's yard on the street. Some blew into your yard. Calls me about it. Like it's my problem that the leaves blew in your yard, from your neighbor's yard to your yard. Like I don't have nothing to do with it. You need to talk to your neighbor about this leaves. Why you calling me? You know, that's your neighbor's stuff. That's between you and your neighbors. When I left there, you overlooked the yard, wasn't nothing on the patio, wasn't nothing nowhere. We checked that. We walked over everything, and it wasn't there. So now you call me after the wind started blowing and it's raining and storming, and you asked me about some grass that wasn't there a minute ago when we looked at it. That kind of stuff, you know. And then you'll get some people will call you, wait a week later. Hey, don't look like you edged the yard there, ma'am. It's going on a week and a half. It's going to be 2 weeks. I edged up everything. Well, you know, I got these new glasses and I can see now. No, you can't, ma'am. You got smudges on your glasses. Everything is like is glowing. You looking at me, about to blind me with them. You know? Oh, if they that powerful? Yeah, ma'am, I can't look you straight now because your glasses are blinding me. You need to go back and get a new refill because I look at them in the lung, I'm getting dizzy. I'm about to pass out. And I think that's what's happening to you. You telling me about my yard needs edging. It don't need no edging. I edged it up last time when I was here. I edged it up every time. That's the first thing I do when I come here and take care of your lawn. Oh, you getting kind of smart with me. I'm not getting anything with you, ma'am. All I'm doing is explaining what go on, the process that I use when I take care of your yard. I edge up everything first, and then I take and I mow everything. That's the first part of it. Huh. Oh, yeah? Yes, ma'am. And you know, oh, boy. Anyway, ma'am, I got to get back to what I was doing. I was across town, so I thought there was really an emergency, but you called me over here for this, and I just wholly had to explain to you what I came to say. You don't want me to cut your yard anymore, I won't cut it. If you feel that I didn't do this or do that to it, then okay, fine. You know, we're gonna make it your way. Well, I know you always do a good job and all, but I just thought, you know, I'm sorry, you know, I'm sorry. But you'll get people like that, and you have to be aware of situations like that with some of them because they on medication, they diabetic, they take a lot of medication pills and everything, and it gets cross-contaminated, and they talk crazy to you. They look at you wild. But if you don't understand that, here come another medicated patient that's going to act up with you, act out of character with you, talk to you crazy, high blood pressure, hypertension. Oh, man. Matter of fact, those y'all that followed me a long time know about some of the customers that I had when I had this picky guy. Everything I would do to his yard. Matter of fact, I got him yard of the month. He still wasn't happy. Oh, well, Curtis, why am I getting yard of the month? Because I cleaned your yard up and had everything nice and neat. Oh, yeah, it looks good. Really looks good, you know. Mm-hmm. But I got you yard of the month. And I got a lot of customers yard of the month, y'all. Just working and cleaning it up. Think they happy? You get them yard of the month, next thing you know, they done fired you. They got rid of you because you made them look good. I laugh at it. Hey, I did my job and I went on by my business. But because they had to pay you to make it look good, they want you to work for nothing. And you put all your time and effort picking up tree limbs, branches, everything, raking the flower bed, getting all the grass sprigs out of there, picking up paper and all this and that, bagging up everything. And then when somebody comes by, they take a picture of it. And then you get yard of the month for my hard efforts of doing it. But you still ain't satisfied with that customer because they got yard of the month because of the work that you put into it. You're like, man, you can't do nothing but laugh at it, you know, and be like, ugh. And then they know, don't call me no more. But you never get yard of the month ever again. What happened? Hey, that's just the way it is. And it go on and on. So that's how it is working in lawn care. You got a lot of stuff you got to go through. You got a lot to deal with. A lot. I mean, time constraint, traffic, people talking crazy to you. I know y'all don't see all of that. See, y'all see me just posting a video of me working and then doing some talking. But hey, I'm retired now, so I'm gonna tell you how it really is. What really is doing lawn care and what I was going through. You know, you see, oh, I'm smiling, oh God, but it was a lot to put up with. I'm telling you, it was a lot to put up with. I ain't gonna, you know, you gotta learn customer service. I want to tell you one. It was not too long ago. It was just last year. I was mowing this old guy's yard. He's 90 years old. So I picked up everything. I'm bagging everything, and as the bag had a little grass that fell over and all, and you know, I blew everything off, and you know, I didn't see it. Oh, I get a call. No, it wasn't a call. It was a text. Oh, well, yeah, I looked at the yard and I was unhappy with what you done. I'm like, well, what was wrong? What was wrong? Well, I'm looking and he's reading it on because I'm thinking to myself, what was wrong? And yeah, it looks like it just hay all over the yard and everything. So I read the text and I read it again. I read it again. I thought about it. I thought about it. I said, now how am I going to reply back to this customer? So what I did was I said, well, you know what? I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry that you was unhappy with the service. I didn't come over there for that. I was not coming over there to waste my time to make you unhappy with the service that I was providing for you. And I thought that I had got everything, and I say maybe it was just an oversight where that it was hot and I had been mowing a lot of yards and I just missed that little grass there. And I said, I am totally sorry, but I want you to be happy, and I apologize for my negligence or missing that. And I really, what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to come over there anymore and that ever happen again for you. So I'm gonna really just apologize, and I wish you and the best and take care. Customer read what I said and then text me back, oh, Curtis, I'm sorry. I overreacted in the way I sent that to you, and I really want to apologize. You always do a good job, and you've always taken care of me and my wife, and you do extra and all this and that, and I'm just really sorry. Will you please come back? I overreacted. I don't know what got into me to behave that way that day. I said, well, I had it. I don't need this, and I'm not wasting my time to make anybody unhappy, because this is a hard job. It's hot out here. I come and I take my time and I do your job, your yard. This is the best I can, and cleaning it up, and it's hot, it's heat, and I'm like, man, come on. I don't have time. And it ain't like I'm looking for no a fighting match with somebody to argue with them or whatever. But what happens is they already mad. I don't know. Sometimes these people be old. They be confined in the house. They be looking at television. They be looking at those walls all day, and they just get mad. Just get mad, and then they want to take it out on somebody. So you got to deal with that. Sometimes you may speak to somebody and they don't speak back to you. Hey, how you doing? You having a good day? And they don't say nothing. That's okay. I'm gonna keep on moving, because you don't know what's going on. I mean, they sick. Ain't no telling what the doctor told them. The doctor might have said, we're gonna have to add some more pills, and we're gonna have to add some of them extra strength pills to calm you down. Your blood pressure, these blood pressure pills that we're giving you ain't working because you keep getting upset. So we're gonna have to give you something stronger to bring it down. That's the kind of stuff you gotta deal with, guys. I'm just telling you, it be some mental stuff that's going on. This ain't no easy job when you are out in the public and dealing with different people. I mean, and I met a lot of people. I met a lot of them. I'm like, whoa, wee. And you listen to a lot of stuff, and that's why I ended up getting a lot of customers learning how to deal with it. Because it's like, man, woo. Let me tell you, that I deal with some stuff. But you have to be cautious and keep your composure, and don't let nothing get to you. You be like, oh, man, please, whatever. It's just a yard, And you always think to yourself, well, I think to myself, I didn't always do lawn care. It's a lot of other things I've done for going to college, getting my degree, working in an engineering career, making a lot of money as an engineer, versus doing lawn care. It's like, man, now if things wouldn't have changed where I came home and helped my parents and all, and they wouldn't have got sick and all, would I carried on working in the IT? And of course I would. I made more money. I made way more money in an air conditioned office and all of this and that. I'm delegating work. I have to manage it, make sure my team is up to par and doing their job. Come on. But some things mean more to me than that career. My parents, I'm glad I was able to spend that last day with my dad and my mom, my uncles and aunties and all. I was there to help them, so I did it. And so now, it's time for me to enjoy. And so that's what I'm doing, guys. I know it's like in 2023, I got people thinking that they don't call me up and say, Curtis, are you still doing lawn care? Or are you going to be doing it this year? No, they just assume that Curtis is going to continue to do the yard year after year. But I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm helping them out. And I'm like, listen, I come out here to help you, and I want to let you know so you can get the look. And I don't know what went wrong, but I told a lot of you last year that this was going to be it in 2022, that I was going to be traveling. And what did they do? Some of them called me while I was out of town, and they said, yeah, you did say that last year, but I didn't think you was serious about it. You know? Yeah, I'm serious about it, guys. I'm serious about it. And I say, yeah, right now I'm on vacation. I'm not even in Texas. I'm traveling. Well, you think when you get back and all, let me know when you get. You think I'm gonna let them know when I get back? I ain't getting back. I'm really getting ready to go on another trip. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm really getting ready to go on another trip. I mean, this will be the first time in years that I actually can move around in the summertime and do some things that I want. I mean, you see everybody else going places on vacation, loading up, going here and there, and you out here. Oh, we'll take care of our yard. Yeah, we're going down to such and such. We're going to fly over here. We're going to drive over here. You know, you would hear that. Take care of our yard. We'll be thinking about you. If you need anything, just let us know. Yeah, if I need anything, just let them know. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, how's our yard? Oh, you kept our yard up. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, we come back and we got yard of the month. Yay! Yeah, it is a yay. I was out in that hot heat sweating. You know, sweating, boy, I tell you. But I was like, man, it's going to be a yay now for Curtis. Because I ain't finna sweat in this hot heat no more. And right now it's, well, we know it's March of 2023, guys. So that's how it is working in lawn care. And I hope that I help somebody understand how it is working in lawn care and what you have to put up with and what you have to go through. You're going to go through some stuff. If you haven't been through some, you might as well get ready to go through some, because you just never know. I didn't know I was going to go through all of that, you know, but I didn't let that deter me. I didn't let that stop me. I just kept doing it. I just kept moving on, you know, because you're going to get them kind. And the worst ones, you know, you're going to find the ones that's going to, as what's that old saying they say, what's that? Oh, I think they said, what was it, low baller? Yeah, the ones that want to lower the price, want you to do it for your price. Don't do that, guys. Do not do that, because you will be hurting yourself if you do that. That's a quick way to put yourself out of business. Listening to about what the other guy was charging. Because if that other guy done went out of business, that's why come he ain't showing up, because them prices, you go in there. You go in them grocery stores, you'll see the gas, the wear and tear. I have to buy a new vehicle. You'll see. Yeah, you'll see. You have to. You got to make a price list and stand on your prices, because hey, you got to have some good food to nurse your body so that you can withstand all this hot heat out here. I mean, you don't want to be out there trying to eat some bologna and mow a yard all day eating bologna sandwiches and stuff. No, you need to eat some good nutrition meals, not just, you know, a bologna sandwich. No, you don't want that. No, you don't want that. I'm telling you, that ain't no. Get you some good meals, and that's why I say you got to stand on your prices. Whatever you want to charge and whatever you feel is a reasonable price for doing lawns. That's like, I have my prices that I charge, you know, and it's like some customers, I would tell them, I said, well, listen, I'm sorry, but, okay, guys, as I was saying, I have my prices that I charge for the lawns, And what it is I had to go up, and each one I went up $10, and I would let the customer know that I have to go up because everything else is going up. And for me to operate, I mean, the gas went up, the mixer went up, and it's all my problems. But for me to operate within, I have to go up too. As you know, everything is going up. It just costs more to operate. And so some customers will understand that, or they may feel that, oh, that's too much. I can't pay another $10. Oh, no. This other guy, he was much cheaper. And I completely understand. But my operation was totally different. So whatever, is on him, that's on him. But I know what I'm going to charge, and I stick to what I'm going to charge. Other than that, I let it go. No. You sure you won't stay at that price? Nope. I need $10 more. That's the only way. Because you got to work. You'll start working in their favor, and you end up doing the whole job for nothing. You won't even see it. You were like, I'm working for nothing. I'm not making no profit. You have to make a profit off of each yard, because what happens when they drop you? Because they're looking for somebody cheaper. What happens? Then you done lost money. And if they drop you, you're going to be ahead of the game, because, hey, I don't have to worry with that one anymore. I only had 1 yard or 2 yards over in that area. If they both drop you, that's good. So then you can do your route density and get more yards that's paying more money to benefit for you coming over. And sometimes what I do, I charge them for distant travel. I'm like, hey, for me to come over there, this is what it's going to take for me. Even though you have a small yard, and I know it, but you're not just paying for the yard. You're paying for my time and me to come over there. You're paying for me to schedule you and to give you reliable service. You're paying for all of that. That's for me to schedule and give you reliable service, so you don't have to worry about it. If it rained, hey, it rained. I was on my way. I was over there, and it rained, so I'm gonna have to come back. So you got to compensate for that. But if you don't have that all figured out, that when things occur and you running for a low rate, say you had a yard was way across town, you run over there for $20 and it rained and you can't do nothing about it, but you done told the customer that you was gonna do it. Now you don't went over there for that $20, you didn't get the $20, and then you had to go all the way back, and then because it rained that day, then you got to drive way back over there for that $20. Now you may be done added over 150 miles on your vehicle for $20. I'm just giving you an example and what would happen when you take on certain yards, and it's the only yard that you running for. And like I say, sometimes don't just do a bunch of yards because of what. Listen, as soon as somebody tell me what somebody else is charging, I walk on them, because I'm like, no, And then here what happened? If somebody had come up and said, well, will you do it for that? And then if you charging this other person a certain rate, you have to stick to, this is what I charge. And if your yard is big, I'm gonna have to charge a little bit more. But if you over there and you charge, because neighbors talk, oh, well, I got him to do it for this. He was a lot cheaper. Well, I'm firing him. He's charging me way too much, and he gonna come over here and do me like that, and he gonna because you got him for cheaper. That ain't right. That ain't right. And I'm like, you right. Stick to your price. Whatever your price is. If you charge 50, everybody gonna pay 50, or whoever else in the neighborhood. Everybody pay 50 because they talk. They talk. And when they find out that the very first yard you started, if you was charging them 50 and you go back over there because the neighbor said, oh, I got him for 40. Then the next neighbor said, well, the other guy was charging 30. Oh, well, I got him for 30. What? So then you done lost 2 customers, because the first one you was paying, they were paying you 50. Then you went over to their neighbors and then they got you for 40. Then another neighbor come over, they got you for 30. So then what's going to happen? What's going to happen? You got 3 people with 3 different prices in the same neighborhood. You know what they're going to do? They're going to be mad. So the first person that you had for 50, they gone. The other person that you got for 40, they gone. The person that you got for 30, they gonna let you go because they feel, well, he should have been cutting yours for the same price. That ain't right. What's up with him? Something ain't right. They gonna let you go. So you done lost 3 yards because you didn't stick to your price. Stick to your price and don't be. That's like you showing some type of favoritism or something like that. The customer's not happy with that. They like you to be professional. Stick to your price. The price is what it is. You know, how would you feel you go to Burger King and you go over to McDonald's? Well, the menu is going to be different, you know, but it's going to be the same, but their prices are different. I mean, you may be paying for a Big Mac. You may pay $10 for a Big Mac, and then you go over to Burger King and you got a big old Whopper, you know, you paying $9 for it. So you're going to save more money by eating at Burger King. You got a Whopper. But then you got this little bitty kids meal burger that you went over to McDonald's and got, and you're like, wait a minute, hey, but it's a difference. It's a difference on the menu, you know. But do you think Burger King's worried about what McDonald's doing? No. And do you think McDonald's worried about what Burger King doing? No. Their prices are their prices, and that's the way you have to be. Your prices are your prices, and you have to fulfill your order. When somebody come out telling you what so and so is doing, they need to get them. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. If you want to get something done today, this is the price that I charge, and so and you stick to that. But anyway, guys, I hope this help y'all understand what it's like working in lawn care, and you know the things that you go through while you in lawn care. I mean, it ain't all no peaches and creams and it's all easy and happy-go-lucky and all this and that. It's not. You know, I ain't gonna tell you that. Everybody has their days while they're doing it. I mean, you got a lot that you ride on. I mean, this is weather constraint. I mean, it rains and then sometimes it don't rain. The grass ain't growing and all this and that. You got to deal with a lot of stuff. A lot of people don't see that. You know, it's just like, I was mowing a yard and the guy tells me, he says, he tells his wife, he says, yeah, my husband says, next time can you raise it up to a 3? I'm like, ma'am, the grass is dead. I'm just come over here to shave the top of it off. It's not even growing an inch. And I'm mowing it right now on a 2 for you because you asked me to, but it didn't really need it, but you just had them little tumbleweeds in there. And what I say, it's wintertime. Your grass is in a dormant state. I said, once it comes out and it starts growing, then I can raise it up on a 3 for you. But it ain't even growing now. But do you think they waiting for the grass to grow? They tell me already. Like when I'm mowing, make me think like, oh, well, they wanted to cut it. I'm like, it ain't nothing to cut anyway. You know, I'm like, But you go through that, guys. But anyway, hey, I hope you've enjoyed this video that I'm sharing with you. Leave me some comments. Leave me some of your, let me know some of y'all adventures out there that y'all have encountered and all, you know. So I'm gonna get out of here for now, but I hope you enjoyed this here video that I'm putting together to share with y'all. And like I told you before, I'm gonna try to come back more often and leave different videos with you. Yeah, I'm gonna try to share some more. So hey, stick around, stay tuned, because it's more to come, and I'll share some more with you. You know, if you want me to come back more, leave me some comments, and I'll sure try to come back and share a little bit more with you to help you along the way. Because hey, I'm retired right now. I'm trying my best to close this thing out and to leave my customers with a farewell smile. I'm telling them bye because I'm gone. I don't want to do this anymore. You know, it's over with for me. I'm tired. I'm not really tired, but I'm just ready to do something different. And that's another thing you have to do. You'll burn yourself out. Day in, day out, year in, year out. The same old same ribbon road, just a different day, just a different time. But you're doing the same old thing over and over and over. So sometimes you got to step away from it and do something different. And that's just what I felt like doing. Stepping away from it and doing something different. And that's what I'm doing. Having a good time. But anyway, guys, stay tuned. I got to go now. I'm out of here.